Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Conversation, the place where learning English is simple, practical, and enjoyable for everyone. My name is Sarah, and I'm really happy to be here with you today.
Hello, Sarah, and hello to all our listeners. I'm Daniel, and it's always a pleasure to join you again and spend some time learning together with our amazing audience.
It really is wonderful to be here again, Daniel. So tell me, how are you feeling today? Are you ready for today's topic?
I'm doing okay, but to be honest, I feel a little bit tired and also slightly hungry because I didn't have a proper breakfast this morning before coming here.
Oh no, that's not a good start to the day. Can you tell us what you actually ate for breakfast this morning?
Well, I only had a cup of tea and one biscuit, which was definitely not enough to give me energy for such a long and busy day ahead.
Oh no, Daniel. That's not much at all. That explains why you are feeling low on energy right now. In my case, I had a very big breakfast with eggs, paratha, and a large cup of coffee, so I feel active and ready.
That's great to hear because today's topic is something very important and we really need to be focused and energetic to explain it properly to our listeners.
Yes, absolutely, Daniel. Today, we are going to talk about a very common question that almost everyone hears at some point.
Yes, that is a very common question that people hear in many situations, like job interviews, meeting new people, or even at social gatherings and events.
Exactly. And even though the question sounds simple and easy, many people feel confused and don't know what they should say in English.
Wow, that is very true because sometimes when someone asks me that question, my mind suddenly goes blank and I just say something very short like, I am Daniel.
That's actually a good starting point, but today we will help everyone learn how to give a better and more complete introduction in a simple way.
But before we move forward with the lesson, we would like to ask our listeners for a small favor that
really helps our channel grow. Yes, if you are watching this video on YouTube, please take a moment to like the video and support our content.
Yes, please like and subscribe for more great content.
Thank you.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Conversation so that you can continue learning English with us in future episodes as well.
That's right. See you next time. Also, if you have friends or family members who are learning English, make sure to share this video with them because learning is always better together.
Absolutely. Sharing is caring. All right, Sarah, now let's begin with the main topic. What is the first thing people should say when introducing themselves?
That's a great question, Daniel. The first thing is a simple greeting, like hello or hi. The best place to start is always with the basics, which include your name and where you are from or where you currently live.
That makes perfect sense because it is simple and clear.
I agree, Daniel. Simple is best.
For example, I can say, my name is Daniel and I live in Lahore City.
That's a great example. Exactly, and that kind of introduction is easy to understand and very natural for everyday conversations. Actually, something funny happened to me yesterday that is related to introductions, and I think our listeners will enjoy this story.
That sounds interesting. Please tell us what happened and how it relates to today's topic.
Sure, Daniel. It all started when I was traveling last summer. I was walking in a park when I saw a man with a very cute little puppy, and instead of talking to the man, I started talking to the dog first.
Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, you talked to the dog before greeting the person? That is actually very funny and a little bit awkward too.
Yes, and after a few seconds, I realized my mistake and quickly said, "Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Sarah and I live nearby in this area."
That was a very nice way to fix the situation, and it also shows how a simple introduction can start a conversation easily.
Then the man smiled and said, "Nice to meet you, Sarah. My name is Ahmed and I recently moved here last month."
That's a great introduction. He sounds very friendly. You see, that is a perfect example of how people naturally share their name and background in a simple conversation.
After sharing your name and place, the next step is to talk a little about what you do, like your job or your studies.
Yes, for example, you can say something simple like, I work in an office, or I am a university student studying business.
Those are great examples, Daniel. So clear and easy to use. Exactly. And it is important to keep your sentences simple instead of trying to use very difficult or complicated words.
I agree, Sarah. That makes a lot of sense. I still remember my first job interview very clearly because I was extremely nervous and didn't know what to say properly.
That sounds stressful. What did you say when they asked you to introduce yourself?
I just said my name and where I'm from. I was so nervous.
That's a good start.
Yeah, but then I blanked on what to say next. I tried to sound professional, so I said, I am hardworking, I am always on time, and I am a fast learner, but I forgot to experience.
Oh, I see. But you still showed good qualities. That's positive. Oh no, that must have been a bit embarrassing, but at least you showed confidence and honesty in your answer.
Thanks, Sarah. I was nervous, but your advice really helped.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Sometimes people also like to talk about their family when introducing themselves, especially in friendly situations.
That's a great tip, Daniel. It makes the conversation more personal and warm. Yes, you can say something simple like, I have 2 brothers, or I live with my parents and my younger sister.
Great examples, Sarah. Those are easy to remember.
For example, I usually say, I have a small family and one very naughty cat that always makes trouble at home.
That sounds funny. What kind of trouble does your cat usually make?
Oh, he loves to knock things over. Books, plants, even my coffee.
No way. Does he ever get into real trouble?
All the time. My cat jumped on the desk and knocked over my pen right as I started recording.
That is very typical cat behavior, and it also makes your introduction more fun and personal.
So let's quickly review what we learned today about introducing yourself in English.
Sounds good. I think I remember the key phrases.
Great. So, how would you start?
I'd say, hello, my name is Alex. First, you start with your name and where you are from or where you live.
Okay, so I would say, hi, I'm Sarah. I live in New York.
Exactly. Simple and clear. Great job. After that, you can add your hobbies or interests to make the conversation more engaging.
That's a great idea. It makes it more personal. Exactly. It helps you connect. You can also mention your family or pets if you want to share a little more about your personal life.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll definitely try that. Yeah. And most importantly, always smile, be confident, and speak clearly without fear.
Exactly. That's the key to great conversations.
Right. Just relax and let your personality shine through. Yes. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to English Conversation for more lessons like Wait This.
Also, in the comments section, tell us about yourself using the tips we shared today so you can practice your English.
Great idea, Sarah. I look forward to reading them. Keep practicing your English every day and stay confident in your journey.
Goodbye, everyone, and see you in the next episode. Keep practicing your English every day.
And stay confident in your journey.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Hub.
The place where learning English is simple.
Practical and enjoyable for everyone.
We're so glad to have you here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Conversation, the place where learning English is simple, practical, and enjoyable for everyone.
That's right. We're so glad you're here.